Hey everybody, we are back with another review, and today we're going to be checking out the top 10 Funko Pops for 2021, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review, and let's see which picks I have for the top ones for 2021, which ones I liked so much this year. Let's start off with number 10. Coming from the Motu line, from SDCC, we ended up getting Roboto. Let's check him out, and I'll show you why I like him a lot. Get Excalibur there. Now this is spot on to the actual figure that we had in the 80s. Even has that same acrylic plastic gearbox for the body. You can see the gears are placed in there as well in different parts. They're not all like one meshed together thing. It looks really awesome. The only thing we don't have is a movable part to have the jaw go up and down. But even the jaw looks like it's separated from the face. It's not like molded to the face. So I just really dig this one. I think they put a lot of work into it. The metallic, I really dig that on the booties and the strap there. I really dig it. I mean, it's like spot on to the original figure. And coming in at number 10, Roboto. Pretty dope, right? That one definitely had to be on Owen's list for sure. Now I'm not gonna take all of them out of the box. Just want to take some of them out, but for now, that's not my number 10 right now. So let's see what number 9 is. Number 9 we got is Creed. So for me personally, this was one of my favorite characters besides Michael Scott on The Office. So when they came out with a Creed pop, I was all over this. I have the Chase one as well, the Bloody. I have the Mung Bean one from GameStop. But lastly, I scooped up to complete the set for me for Creed. I scooped up an autographed one. So I got me a JSA signed Creed Bratton pop, one of my favorite characters on The Office, and when they dropped this, it was like, yes, total fan service. We've had, I think, like 4 waves maybe of Office pops, and then they finally dropped Creed. So this one's awesome. Happy to have it in the collection. Truly one of my favorite pops from 2021. All right, let's see what we got here. Coming in at number 8, we got from the Dungeons and Dragons line, we have Mimik. Now this one is super dope. Well, actually, I'm gonna take this one out of the box and I'll show you this one, which is super awesome. Like I said, we're not gonna take them all out of the box, but some of these need to be showed to be truly experienced. So this is actually like a replica box from the Minsk and Boo Funko Pop. And I think that's so awesome how they did that. I mean, it's perfect, spot on to the Mimik character, but the way that they did that with the side, and it's, I mean, it is printed on there, but it is the exact way that the box looks, and it's a Mimik. Look at that, all the eyes with the tongue, the teeth. I mean, they did a really good job with this. This is a great mold, and you get yourself a D20, which is pretty cool. That's my number 8 pick. And again, pop the top ones in. There we go. I'll put him off over here to the side. All right, that is my number 8 pick. And again, you don't have to necessarily agree with me, but number 7 is going to be the last Motu one on the list, but it definitely needed to be in here because originally we did get this Chase Merman, which is from the Filmation series, based off the Filmation series, this stylized version of Merman. But we got the Blue Merman. But this year, through a Funko Shop drop, nonetheless, we ended up getting the comic version of Merman, which is super sick, and the old school toy, too. A throwback to the actual retro toy, which is super sick. So this was one of my favorite drops from the Funko Shop this year. It did not sell out. I think it's still actually available. But for me, I mean, that doesn't matter. This is an awesome pop. Definitely awesome to have this in my collection. I have the green one and the blue one now, and then I have the green and the blue from the original wave, the Castle Grayskull box wave. So this is awesome, and this is my number 7 pick for the year. I mean, this is true to form in regards to how they made it, and it's of course in the retro toys line. The old school one was under the Pop Television from the Filmation Merman. Anyway, this is an awesome pop, and that's my number 7 pick. Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is going to be the Alien. Let me grab both of them. The Alien from They Live. This is an awesome pop. The chase is so spot on. I mean, look at this. Like, literally, you put John in there with the glasses on, and you got him literally seeing the alien without the colorized version, which is through the Hoffman lenses. And you can see the newspaper obey, do not question authority, and then there's just stuff on there, just normal blah blah. This chase right here though is my number 6 spot for sure, without a doubt. This is an awesome pop, and we're going to revisit this set here in just a little bit. So we're going to revisit this set just a little bit, because that's how awesome that set actually really is. Here, you know what, we'll put them over here because I'm going to actually probably need them pretty soon. So next up, let's go with number 5. Number 5 is going to be a blast from the past. This is something from my past, at least. This is My Pet Monster. This is an awesome pop. I actually don't have the common one of this. I actually sold it, but I do have this one, which is autographed by the actual actor, Mark, who played My Pet Monster. He's in, it was like 1992. There was a like a live action type thing with My Pet Monster, and he played it. So this was the autographed one that they ended up putting out for My Pet Monster, and I scooped it up. So this one's JSA, I believe, but like I said, the pop itself is amazing. It's probably one of my favorite out-of-box pops, and I'm actually working on a project right now where I'm trying to flock this guy. I want to flock the eyebrow, the mohawk, and the blue, his blue coat. I don't know if I'm going to do the center. I think I'm just going to do the outside, not the ribbed center stomach for this, but this is definitely one of my favorite pops from my collection. He's a rising star too in regards to value, because I think he's at like 19 right now. You can get him like all day long for like $8 back in the day, but he was a hard one to get in the mystery mini box as well. This guy was, and I thought there was a flocked one floating around somewhere, but I want to flock an actual large one like this. He's neon reactive. He's got UV tendencies with the cuffs and the hair and the mohawk. Awesome pop. Definitely one to have in your collection for sure. If you're looking for some value and a cool reminder from your childhood, that's definitely one to pick up. All right, let's pick up one of my favorite lines to collect, Hulk. So I ended up getting this as a gift from some really great friends, and this is the original OG mold for the Red Hulk. This is the first one that they dropped. It was number 31 in the Marvel Wave. Now, this year they dropped some fire Hulk stuff. We got a Blacklight Hulk. We got a Blacklight 10-inch Hulk. So he's the first character to get 2 pops in the Blacklight line. Hulk, I mean, awesome, right? One of my favorite characters. But not only that, but we got a new sculpt for Hulk. We got the Red Hulk sculpt for 2021, and it's an updated version for this one. And there he is. I ended up getting the glow chase from Hot Topic, and that is the sculpt. I mean, a little bit different in regards to the stylized nature of it, but I love it, man. I mean, they could definitely do a Green Hulk comic version just like this. It would be awesome. You can see the original, and the original came out in 2015, and this one again is 2021. So the new sculpt for the Red Hulk is definitely in my number 4 spot in regards to favorite Hulk sculpts. Probably my favorite one for the year, that's for sure. It's gonna be this sculpt right here, because I think they could probably do a green one pretty easily, and they've done some pretty cool Green Hulk stuff this year. We've got Immortal Hulk coming in. I haven't pre-ordered it with Entertainment Earth. I haven't gotten it yet, but Professor Hulk dropped last year, so they got some new stuff with Green Hulk from the comic. But this Red Hulk one is fire, literally. So I figured I'd share that. That's coming in at my number 4 spot. So number 3 is going to be, it was a tie, but I'll show you the one that won. It was a tie between the other Hulk, which is the Blacklight Hulk. I really dig this, and the reason why this didn't take the number 3 spot is actually because the Eddie Brock Venom is more comic accurate than this. This is the MCU Hulk. He's got like the Stark tech suit pants on. It's a cool pop, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the 2 Blacklight ones that I like the most, is probably those 2, and this one probably overall, because this is awesome. This is a great Blacklight pop. This Eddie Brock Venom is comic accurate, which is awesome. Even though it was in the movie line, it looks just like the comic, so pretty dope on that. And I guess you could put it towards the movie as well. This is awesome. And I do have the Carnage one as well. They dropped the Carnage one last year, so this is a great one to have in the collection for me. I like Venom a lot, and I like the comic-inspired Venoms, Carnages, and other symbiotes, which is nice. Toxin, so Anti-Venom. Anyway, this one is my number 3 spot, which is going to be Eddie Brock Blacklight. number 2. You might be surprised what my number 2 and number 1 spot are, but you're going to find out what it is. Number 2 is actually going to be, it's a double. It's 2 Pops, but it has to be, because they're both from the same set, and it's Sonic and Tails Flocked. Now, we got Classic Sonic dropped in January, the first month of the year, and then shortly after in February, we got at Target Con Flocked Tails, which was really awesome to get these 2. This is from the Sonic 30th Wave, and these are OG classic Sonic and Tails. We have the Green Hill Zone box art. I mean, come on, this is awesome. I don't know who Silver the Hedgehog is. I played a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've never heard of Silver the Hedgehog, and I don't really care about it. I don't really know who he is. I mean, I've played enough Sonic the Hedgehog stuff of what I like, which is the classic side-scrolling side. It's, you know, I don't know who Silver is, but these 2 together, awesome duo right here. Flocked Sonic and Tails. This is amazing. One of the probably my favorite drops for the year, to be honest. That's why it's not in the number 2 spot. This right here, I ended up getting the Flocked Sonic Soda, which is pretty cool too, actually. I did a metallic custom of that, so like I said, really dig these 2, and that's why they hit the number 2 spot for me. So Sonic and Tails Flocked, pretty dope. One from the Funko shop and one from Target Con. All right, the number 1 spot, here it is. You guys want to know what it is? Number 1 spot, and I'll probably tell you why it's my number 1 spot too. And after that, I'm going to go through my set of the year, and we'll go through my chase of the year. So here's my number 1 spot. It's actually Soundwave with tapes. And I'll show you why this one is my favorite one for this year. Soundwave with tapes is probably one of the most innovative pops that they've dropped so far this year, and no one talks about it. It's like the least talked about pop. Whoop, I'm knocking the tripod. It's the most least talked about pop, and it's probably one of the coolest pops that they've dropped. Look at this. You get 3 vinyl tapes. You get a red one, you get a blue one, and you get this gray one. And they even look like the OG Transformers too, when they used to have the transformable tapes. But here's Soundwave. And Soundwave has a little door here. Where's the door? There we go. Door opens up, and you can actually put the tapes inside Soundwave. How freaking sick is this? And you literally put the tapes in there and close the door up. I mean, come on, like, how innovative is that? Probably one of the most innovative pops they've ever made. And to me, this one takes the cake. This is probably one of the coolest pops they've dropped this entire year. I like OG Transformers, you know what I'm saying? I like OG G.I. Joe. I like OG Motu. You know what I'm saying? OG Ninja Turtles. This is OG, true to form, from the TV show, from the comic, and it's got tapes. I mean, come on, that's freaking awesome. So that's my number 1 spot right there. It's going to be Soundwave with tapes. Definitely my favorite pop drop from the year. One of my favorite pops in my collection. I think the vinyl tapes are just awesome. I've never seen them do something like that before. I mean, Triclops I have from ECCCC last year. That one, he has a head that rotates, which is awesome. You can actually pick which eye he has. I've never seen that before either. That was extremely innovative. No one kind of talked about that. That pop took forever to sell out for some reason. I think it's a truly underrated pop. Just like this one. I think this one is an awesome pop. Very innovative on this. One of those things that, like, if Funko like ceases to become popular anymore, this one would still be cool to me and to most people who actually know that you can put tapes in there. So we're going to go through next. After this is my favorite set of the year and my favorite chase, and it happens to actually be from the same set. It's going to be this. My favorite set's going to be the They Live set. This is an awesome set, probably one of my favorite movies of all time, and they did it into a great first set. If they add to the set, it'd be awesome. But these are 3 great pops to drop for the first one, and not only is this a great set, but this is also the perfect chase. Now I know it's in my top pop video here, and it's also a top set. It's also a top chase. This is the perfect chase. I don't know how you could have done it better for this particular movie, but the Hoffman lenses, where you have the chases, the Hoffman lenses, through the Hoffman lenses, and this is through basically regular, how you would see them in normal, in the real. But yeah, Hoffman lenses, I think this is a great chase. Phenomenal, if you would. Because basically they look like this, and they're broadcasting a signal which allows them to be not seen and be disguised. But through the Hoffman lenses, you see them like this. And I think that it's just amazing how they did this, the thought process behind this. And for me personally, this is probably the best chase for the year. And I think this, to me, is my favorite set for the year. They Live. So, They Live is my favorite set. The Alien Chase from They Live is my favorite chase for the year. And Soundwave with Tapes is my favorite pop for the year. And then all the other ones were runners up in the order in which they appeared, but all equally my favorites as well. They're all in my collection to stay, and I know the flocked Sonic and Tails will go nowhere. But yeah, Soundwave with Tapes, definitely my favorite pop of the year. Why don't you guys do this? Let me know down in the comments below. What was your favorite pop of the year? What's your favorite chase of the year? And what's your favorite set of the year? You know, like what set that they've dropped entirely that you were like, yeah, that's an awesome set. I gotta have all the pops from that set. What are those three down in the comments below? Let me know. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day. So look out for that, and have a great rest of your day.